Hey guys, so by the time you're seeing this, it'll either be Monday or Tuesday, I don't know. So I'm filming this video on Sunday. So if you're watching it Monday or Tuesday, and just know that something major happened to me Saturday that I really questioned life. Not really question it, but just like open my eyes to how precious life is, or could be. I mean, ask my way. Don't worry. It's like the healthy ice cream. I don't ever eat ice cream because of my teeth, but whatever. So anyway, I was at work, and my dad, not my dad, but my grandma, called me while I was at work, and told me, you have to go, you have to leave. And I said, why? Your dad just had a massive heart attack. So frantically, luckily, on top of that, there was another manager there to like run the shift until I got back. And I rushed to the hospital. When I got there, my stepmom and my niece was there. We waited around. And then here comes my grandmother, my brother, and my daughter come in. And my daughter is freaking upset. She's crying. So that, of course, that makes me cry. Because I hate to see my kid hurt, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's if you don't have kids, you don't understand it. But if you do have kids, you understand that, like, if any of your kids are, like, upset or hurt, or sad about anything, it kind of hits you. You know what I'm saying? It's like it happened to you, or you're the one that's crying, you know? So in this situation, you know, of course, like, my dad is like we've been closer than ever these days, which is awesome, because even though there was a time when we were both in a very dark place, now we're in more of a lighter place, well, besides my dad right now, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, my grandma was there, and like we're waiting around, and literally, like, I had been at the hospital for an hour. We didn't hear nothing about my dad, because when I walked in, they said that he was there, but they didn't have a room ready for him or anything like that. That's all they told me. And then when my stepmom came in, they said that, like, he's not even here yet, you know, like, I guess she beat the ambulance. So of course we're sitting around waiting, and so we go to one end of the the emergency room where the little security guard is, and that's where we usually have to go to, like, go through the doors, and, like, you know, when you're visiting and this, that, and the third. And so he was like not telling us nothing, and so we would go sit down, and finally, like, I just had this idea of, like, you know, you think you go right up here to this desk, and maybe they can tell you something more than this idiot did. So we both walked up there, and they're like, oh yeah, he's in room two. So anyway, before I get into my dad, well, I am talking about my dad still. My stepmom, I called my dad earlier, and he was somewhere. I don't know if he was at a gas station or what, but, like, she couldn't understand him, and, like, all she could understand was, I can't breathe, or I can barely breathe, or something like that. And so she had called my stepsister up, and my stepsister, I guess, either came to pick him up, or I don't know if she followed him home or what, but he gets out of the vehicle that he was in. I think it might have been her car. and he falls to the ground. And like, she's a registered nurse, so she knows like the signs of a heart attack. And she was like, he was having a heart attack. So she was like, look, you want me to call an ambulance or take you? Like, you need to go. Like, you need to go. But like, my dad's like, no, I'm good. You know, and my dad's a stubborn asshole. Like, seriously, no joke. He's so stubborn. I get that from him. Eyes roll. So I guess my sister left, and then like a few minutes later, like my dad called the ambulance to come get him. Like, you know, it's bad if my dad's calling. So, you know, even before like yesterday happened, which was Saturday, if anybody's curious, I'm, like I said, I'm filming this on Sunday. You guys might not get to see it until Monday, but yeah, he had been like complaining about his chest, and like I remember about a month and a half ago, or a little over a month and a half ago probably, he had came, because I was at my other job, and where I worked, my second job is owned by my dad, and he sits down in the chair and he's like complaining about his left arm was like hurting, and he was having like real bad chest pains. Like, he asked me if I had like any heartburn, and I gave him some. So so I told him, I was like, Dad, look, you need to leave. Like, you need to go get yourself checked out and see what's going on. Like, go to the hospital or go to urgent care. And he's like, oh, I'll wait until, you know, your stepmom gets off work and this, that, and other, and I'll go. And then he like felt better afterwards, and I just was like, it worried me. And then it happened a time or two, like one time my dad, like, this has been like probably back in the summer or last spring probably, my mom was like, my biological mom, not my stepmom, but my biological mom was out at the shop with him, which is where they wash and fix the inventory for my other job. And she was cleaning or something, and then like my dad had this huge coughing fit, and he like passed out, and like bam, and my mom freaked out. She didn't know what to do. He came to, of course, and he's like, I'm fine, you know, I just got lightheaded and this, that, and the third. So yeah, so anyway, back to at the hospital yesterday, Saturday. I guess they got him to the room and everything, and he had another heart attack, like just a little, like a small one. And so they quickly rushed him into the room, or into surgery. And during this time, like, we're finding out like what room number he is in, and so like I like agreed to let my grandmother and her go in, because like my grandmother gave him life, and that's his wife, you know what I mean? I know he gave me life, but still, circumstances. And they go in, and he's not even in his room, and that's when they told him, oh, we had to rush him into surgery, and they put a stent in his heart, on, I don't remember what side of the heart, but they said he came out of surgery like really fast. Like, it was like 15-20 minutes, or well, we had gotten there, like we were there for like 15-20 minutes, but I'm pretty sure like they were there for like 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes is how long it maybe took, the whole surgery. I'm not really sure, because like I said, we didn't get to meet him, or we didn't get to see him until after he got out of surgery. Like, that was the first time we saw him. And so, I mean, of course, it was like really worrying me, because of my papa. He passed away from a heart attack, and what happened was his heart actually exploded, and he just died instantly, and he was here in this very room. Like, no joke. I mean, it doesn't freak me out or anything like that. It's more of a calming feeling, so don't worry. He's not here, like, spiritually, if you think so. But anyway, so yeah, it was, so a lot of that, like, started coming through my mind and stuff like that, you know, because, you know, my dad's 54, the same age that my papa passed away. So it was like, you know, I'm kind of a little bit on edge when it comes to that, you know. My daughter's 7, so it's like kind of like a, you know, like, whoa. So, and I was 7 when my grandfather passed away. So just know that that was like, you know what I mean? So I'm over here like freaking out. Like, we don't know nothing. We were like all scared until we found out like what room number he was in, and found out he was in surgery. Like, nobody was telling us shit until like we actually had to go up there and say, look, where the hell is he? So so I was on the phone with my mom because the doctor had come in and was like, yeah, we put a stent on one side, but the other side is 48% blocked, and they don't usually do anything, from what he tells us, until it's like about 60%. And then once that happens, they're probably gonna have to do like a biopsy and all this, that, and another. So anyway, as I was calling my mom, because my mom was worried about it, because like I quickly left, and she was like, and I told her what was going on, and like I just left without no like explanation at work or anything. Call her up and I'm like, hey, this is the status on Dad. As soon as I said that, and I'm in the hallway, and like literally, I guess the surgery part is literally across the street, across the hallway, like where the actual ICU, cardiac ICU area is. So they were like literally wheeling him, and I'm like, and then here's like the waiting room, like right here, if that makes sense. And so I was just outside of the waiting room calling Mom, and I'm like, Mama, I gotta go, I just saw Dad. Like, oh my god, oh my god. And so like my daughter was freaking out. She's like, oh Beppo. So anyway, sorry, somebody's coming in. But the doctor was, or the people that were like willing him in was like, oh yeah, come on in, come on, you're more than welcome to see him and stuff. So we were all like, oh my god, we're so, like, we were so, like, I was so relieved when I saw my dad. My dad just, he was fine. It was like, I guess they kept him awake during the whole thing. And my daughter was crying. My daughter was crying, and so of course I'm over here like, it's okay, Beppo's fine now, like, look, they got him all better, you know, like, trying to explain that to her. You know, it's really hard because, you know, you've got to be the strong one for her, you know, for your kids, you know. So everybody was clearing out, like, all of the people, I guess, like, helped him out through surgery. They were all like leaving, and like, you know what I mean. In the kitchen, sorry. And so we all, like, you know, got to like say hey, and I kissed him on the forehead. I said, I'll see you later, I gotta go to work. I just wanted to make sure you were fine and stuff like that, and this, that, and another. And so I didn't get to see him after that, and so today after work I got to see him, and I got updated on like just everything. He's doing fine, so just know that. Like, I mean, like, when I walked in, he was sitting up watching the race, and he was just the same person, you know, the same dad that I knew, you know, saw like a few days ago, you know what I mean. So they told him that he's a diabetic, so he's got to like have no sugar, and he doesn't like that. He has to quit smoking. Something to do with his sodium, he has to stop altogether because of the whole heart thing. So, I mean, he's fine. By the time you see this, he will probably be already out, because they said that he's going to stay for 2 days, and he's already been there a total 1 day. So, he'll probably be out Monday. If you're watching it Monday, then it's obviously today, but if it's not, then just know he got out Monday. And, yeah, so far, you know, I mean, things are doing well for him. I mean, he just has to be on more of a strict diet, but I don't know if he's going to follow up. But if he does, great. If he doesn't, then we're just going to have to get on to him about it, you know, because, you know. So yeah, that was, you know, that was my dad, you know, that was wife. I had an emotional weekend. But, you know, going through something like that really makes you think, like, and question, like, how, like, think, like, to me, it makes me think, like, how precious life is, really. Because you don't know, like, today could be my last day. Today could be your last day. Or you can live 30 or 40 more years. Or you can, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy, you know? To me, it's like, you know, you gotta hold on to, like, you know, what's really important in your life, you know? And, to me, that's my family, you know, and my daughter, and, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I don't think I'll be posting up too many videos. I mean, I haven't even filmed my favorites video yet. I'll try to get that done in the next day or so, but, I don't know if I'm going to be doing too many more videos for a while. I may or may not. Just kind of depending on how things go with my dad and stuff. But I'm going to continue to, like, still upload the videos that I have already pre-recorded. So just know that, going in, that there still will be videos. Just not updated videos like this. So, yeah. Thanks for everybody. I don't know if anybody saw, I'm just gonna see this, that has already prayed for my dad. But if you are, thank you. I really greatly appreciate it. I know my dad felt all the love from anybody who had. Just wanted to come in and tell you and update you on my dad. And you know, he does have a road ahead. You know, recovery and getting used to the new lifestyle, I guess. But I mean, he's doing a lot better, so that's a good thing. That's a praise. I just wanted to come in and talk to you guys about it and just say it's a praise, because my dad is so much better. And he was joking around today, and you know, his normal self. He was giving my daughter a hard time and me a hard time, and I mean, he was just laughing and having a good time. I mean, it didn't feel like he had surgery the day before, you know what I mean? So that's a praise. I'm gonna eat my ice cream now because it's about to melt, and I just want to come in and let you know the situation with my dad. So I love you guys, and take care.